Big butt, big boobs. I mean, I got the one.
You found your
The culture. My gangster from Henderson.
Oh, that's crazy. And you're from the D, so you.
She was born and raised out here. I'm from Michigan. Mount Clemens to be exact, but you know, it's like you go to Henderson, you go back home, like, yeah, I'm from Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. Well, being from Detroit, I mean, people will, like, from 3 hours away say they're from Detroit. I'm like, you're not even close.
You're in Ypsilanti, bro.
I know. But you're in the UP. You're not
Yeah,
from
you're a
Detroit.
Uper. What are you doing? What up, though? Did you watch the game? You know,
Yeah.
that brings you right back together. Like, but the Tigers, you know, and then they know the better stats than you, and they're like, damn, you're more Detroit than I am.
So, I know.
I got hit with it. My buddy I used to work with, they're all into the Lions or whatever, and I ain't played Madden in so long, I don't even know the damn lineup. So I'm like, yeah, Barry Sanders. I met him when I was like 11, and they were like, oh, okay. So I got my credit back.
Of course.
And I got a picture with the cardigan on and the turtleneck.
I will bring it back. One thing that I was really looking forward to with getting out of this show is the unity and bringing, you know, ideas together, you know, and so one of the first topics that we wanted to start the show with was, does life really begin at 40?
I ain't there yet. I'm close. I'm waiting for it. But tell me about it. Did life change at 40? I know life changed at 30 for me.
It did, and yeah, it's been. I thought that I was prepared for anything in life. I thought I could handle anything until I hit my 40s. And then it was like being all brand new all over again.
Did you do the Kevin McAllister yell in the mirror? Like, did you just grab your face and go, ah?
No, but maybe I should have.
Yelling feels great. I cussed some old lady out the other day driving, and it was the first time I raised my voice in a long time. And I realized how euphoric that feels just yelling. Do you yell ever?
It's very therapeutic.
Oh,
I don't think I yell.
Sorry, old lady.
You
know, I said sorry first. She didn't hear me. I didn't almost run her over, but, you know, she was crossing the street, and she was like, you're ignorant. And I was like, F you, B. And I was like, damn, that was wrong. That was so wrong of me. We can cuss, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys know what FUB means. So anyways, and I felt so relieved. Like, it felt so good to yell.
Well, you have to find a release in life.
Yeah?
No matter what it is, when you get that stressor and you get to that stressing point, you know.
So when you turned 40, what changed from 30 to 40? Because I need to know this. I need to get ready.
You know,
I'm 37. Put it out there.
It's coming.
I'm around the corner, around the mountain.
You know what? Embrace the changes for one, but for two, you have to have a lot of self-forgiveness, because you come to a lot of realizations to where what you thought was right or what you thought was true really wasn't what you thought it was. So it's like you get a whole new perspective.
That's very vague. I need one at least. I need one.
You're gonna start
example.
looking back at your younger self.
Okay.
With scrutiny and disdain.
I've done that with my weight. I've gained weight, and I look back at my old self when I thought I was overweight then, and I'm like, I wasn't that bad. Now I'm more than that. Maybe I should have did a little better with myself.
Right? So what it
that's still fixable.
Yeah, no, everything.
I'm still sexy, ladies. You can't have me, but I am.
Everything is repairable. Everything is fixable. It's just a matter of changing your mindset, and just being completely honest.
I like that.
You know, you have to be honest with yourself.
The truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I turned 30, my eye opened. I feel a lot better.
30s were amazing. I loved my 30s.
Yeah, I'm enjoying them. I've been through some leaps and bounds and some adventures and, you know, escapades, all those cool words.
Well, you've had an interesting life.
Yeah. Everybody in this room has. I wish my buddy would come over here, the Bill Nye the Science Tech guy. He's got so many gadgets going on.
O'Ryan,
It'll be the halfway mark.
Phoenix O'Ranton.
Don't worry, I'm definitely in the building, man. You know, this is our show. Like we said, it's the first one. We're getting off to a little rough start here, but getting my text, still turning on the cameras and stuff here, man.
We're still missing one of our co-hosts.
Yeah, she's a stoner. You know, we're all stoners.
No, she said that everything's locked, so she's caught in traffic, man.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make it at all today. Thank God my mom, you know,
yeah,
and my schedule cleared itself. And
shouts to Mom.
Yeah, Mom Dukes.
Love you, Mom.
Who started that Mom Dukes New York guy? I know Biggie was the first person I ever.
I mean, well, okay, in the song, but it's like.
No,
I know that's a saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up. I wonder if my historian New Yorker from the projects of Marcy, you know.
You know what? That's a really good question, actually, too. Like, where did it originate from? Mom Duke.
I love an origin. You know what I'm saying? I love to know, where did this come from? Who started that?
Fact checker. Where is our fact checker? We're missing someone else.
Was that supposed to be me?
Nah.
Okay,
we're missing another component to our blended bunch. This is really sad. We're the blended sprinkle right now.
I'm the creamer. The marshmallow and the coffee.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the origin. Okay, Miss Hayes is lost.
I would have.
She's here, but she's lost.
She was here a million times before.
I know. Miss Hayes is on the premises, but she's lost.
I've been on different shows with her, but it was a different station. I forget which one it was.
I know, that's so funny.
Doggy's freak show.
You got your boy in the building. I'm on the boards, man. I'm on the boards as well. I love this. I mean, that they're gonna, just give us the studio like this and allow us to. Oh, that sounds a lot better.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, and get crazy. So, okay, sticking with back to the topic. Now that I'm in the building, y'all, subspeak. Life beginning at 40. The original topic that we wanted to talk about today. E. Swift from the Alcoholics. Supposed to be our in-studio guest here. Looking for a call from him in a couple of minutes now. We also had
Shay Fox.
Shay Fox.
One of my very, very good friends was going to bless us.
Not dressed up for her.
I know. Sadly, she was a part of these tragic events in Las Vegas.
Yeah, unfortunately.
As far as what?
She was
actually there. She was in it.
Yeah, she was in the VIP area during the time of the shooting, and so she's taking some time.
Okay, that's definitely understandable.
We also, she's a local here too in town. We're definitely going to put on a lot of the locals, which are our friends. The basis, like the foundation of this show is porn stars and rap stars.
There it is.
That's our hashtag right there. Porn stars and rap stars. Hashtag get blended.
Yeah, we totally digressed, Mikey, because that's what I was talking about.
It's all good. We back on track.
Yeah.
No, but it's all good. Yeah, we'll be back on track. And I guess before we go any further, guys, let us I guess have a quick moment of silence for all our fallen here in the city. That is not supposed to be. Caller, you're on the air. As I say, a moment of silence.
Call.
No, you know what?
I mean, I don't know about.
No, it's all good. That's definitely not calling for us. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. And like I said, let us have a quick moment of silence. Okay, and we are back. So, wow. Our city, man.
Yes, the blended city of Las Vegas. Oh yeah, I was gonna lead into that when we were talking about the interracial relationships. Right. Las Vegas has the most interracial marriages.
Is that a fact?
Yes, in the country.
Wow.
Of the mainland.
In the mainland, the only one that's beating us is Honolulu.
Yep. And so that is one thing that I love about Las Vegas. And
we are a real melting pot.
It is. It's true.
Yes, we are.
And how everybody came together during this tragedy showed that there are zero color lines in the city.
Oh, yeah.
It comes down to it,
The rapid fast pace of everything. I mean, trying to give blood was almost impossible. You have to make an appointment to give blood. I mean, I seen people come together and fill up warehouses full of water and blankets and I mean, just goods. You know, I got a friend, Jason Harris. He was delegating food trucks to places and feeding. What's up, sir?
What's up, East Swift?
East Swift's in the building.
What?
Alcoholics.
Yeah.
What up, though?
Peace, brother. I didn't have to see that. Yeah.
We've seen a lot of people come together in fast rates and raise some money and do beautiful things.
You guys raised some money, didn't you, Mikey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did a beautiful thing last night at Sunset Pizza downtown on Water Street. DJ Edod, DJ Boomer, DJ Todd One, myself.
Shouts to them, man. Shouts to them.
The homegirl Blanca, Terry, the owner, all the people, the staff in the front and the back of the kitchen. They donated half of their proceeds from their bar, their gambling, their food, from the morning to the end of the night. We stayed open an extra 2 hours. We raised $4,000 for the fund, the Vegas relief, and it came out of nowhere. Like, it just seemed like the right thing, an easy thing to do. G Minor had a big event the other night at the Love Lounge, and I saw Franson out there. I think Kelly J. There was so many DJs over there. They raised money. I believe there's stuff tonight. I'm sure there's stuff all weekend and to the end of the year, to take care of these people's funerals and doctor bills and anything that's going to hinder their pockets or their anything.
I am so amazed at the millions of dollars that were.
It's crazy.
Right. Crazy.
It's crazy. How you feel about this, E Swift?
What's happening? See Swift in the building.
East Swift in the building, yo, alcoholics crew.
Oh man, it really hit me, man. I was up there the day before, doing some audio stuff. I do a lot of productions and big shows out here in Vegas, so I was doing audio, and I was up there before. So when it happened, I immediately just started calling all my people up, like, you good, and some of them were there.
We have a lot of people there too.
Yeah, it was crazy, and to hear their stories, and I'm like, man, are y'all getting help, or y'all dealing with this yourself? Because I don't think it's really registered. You know what I mean? Because we never been through anything like this before.
No. And one thing a lot of people don't realize too is how it affects their survivor.
Exactly.
There's the survivor guilt.
Yeah.
There's the could I have done more?
Could I have done more? Could I
No.
have saved this person? And when you're put in that position, you never know what you're going to do. But from what I hear, under the circumstances, it seems like they responded well as they could. You know what I'm saying? So, prayers and peace out to all the families and
Yes.
Lonnie and everybody else affected. We're all affected, the whole world.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't have to live here just to feel the pain.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely not. I'm amazed that we have a memorial park being built right now, immediately.
Oh wow.
Already.
It was at 7:30 tonight, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that right?
There
Is that on Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard?
They raised it, on Charleston.
I can't remember.
Okay.
My mom wants
Yeah.
to go see it.
Charleston.
Yeah.
Charleston.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
right
and-
there,
and,
like where the Urban Lounge is.
Casino Center,
Okay.
Casino
Yeah.
Center,
Charleston,
Charleston. So there was enough volunteer support and monetary donations for them to build this huge park with one giant tree that was donated by Siegfried and Roy in the middle, and 58 other trees around
Those
it.
guys are great. They do so much stuff for the community. People don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For the city.
Yeah.
Well, the city, shouts out to the entire city of Las Vegas.
Siegfried and Roy?
Yes.
Is the other one still? I know he had.
He's in
Yeah.
bad condition, but
His foundation and his estate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
They're still
Shout out to
tight.
Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, they opened that park up over there by the airport. They have a park that they put there for the community as well.
Good for them. That's dope.
Yeah.
I was out
Yeah.
here a lot.
A lot of-
I'm sure they're a staple.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how strong the community
Oh
of
yeah.
Las Vegas is.
People think, oh, just a strip, turn up.
Well,
Right.
that's the reason. That's one of the other reasons for us doing the Blended Podcast, guys, out there is, the fact that we got people like E Swift who lives here in the city, Spice One who coming on the show who lives here in the city, Eric B. Yeah, we got so many entertainers who actually, legends who live here in the city that's going to be coming on the
Did
show.
Miami get full? Did Miami fill up? So everybody got.
You know what?
Atlanta is
I remember that
Yeah.
migration. Remember the New York, that East Coast to Atlanta.
From New York went to
Vegas
Atlanta
is that
or
next.
Miami. Yeah.
Vegas is that next thing, man.
Fat Joe ain't let nobody in Miami no more.
Miami just got rained
Lil
out.
Wayne, Noriega.
Telling you this that next city.
Lobos.
That
No,
next
for
city.
sure. Man, it's crazy. I was just at Mandalay Bay yesterday. It was crazy. 'Cause
I haven't even been to that.
I was there
How was
yesterday
it?
because I had to finish what I started, and it was man, morale at the corral was kind of crazy. It was all trying to play it off, but man,
I mean, the psychological, impact that it has on people, who's never been. For one, I come from a real rough neighborhood.
Right.
So I've been shot at. I've been in situations, guns pointed at me. Unfortunately,
Right.
So for these people who've never
Yeah.
been in a situation
Shell-shocked.
like that, never even heard a gun fire,
Yeah.
to see someone get shot in the head or right beside you, or a close friend or a family. So it's going to take some serious
Counseling, maybe.
and healing, and that's another reason for this blended podcast that up here we're gonna have as many different races, faces.
Oh yeah.
That's part of our show. Our other co-host, Abby Miss Hayes, she's Mexicano, she's Latino, she's gonna be representing that. Shouts out to May. May's not here, she's Asian.
Yeah.
We're gonna have her represent. We have our Caucasians here in the house.
See, but I'm a graham cracker though.
Yeah.
He's a graham cracker.
That's been my live going joke.
And white chocolate over here.
Dang, you got the whole candy factory.
Right.
I saw real quick, man. My guy E Swift. The last time we was in the studio together, he worked on a project with me called Back to the Future. Shouts out to Doug,
Yeah.
the old Daddy Max crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Had my son on the project. Lioness. Again, thank you for that, E Swift. So that's when you first let me hear sneak peek of that Lick Nuts.
Oh yeah.
I was
That
gonna
project
bring it up.
with the beat nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's funny you brought that up because it's in full motion. It's almost done. We're just doing a couple more songs. I'm in the process of mixing it right now. I just opened up a new studio out here as well, so I'm here doing a lot of stuff. So
I'm ready to get back in the lab with you.
I already know.
Yeah, that's
You
possible.
already know.
And you know how we work, how I work in them.
I'm gonna tell you, this man's got a great work ethic. Anybody that get a chance to work with him, y'all gonna definitely be.
The first time I met you, we did a song.
Yeah,
of course.
The first day.
Yeah.
It was like 5-6 people on the song.
We're doing a song right now. I just can't even see it.
It was called Too Many MCs, Not Enough
Not
Mics.
enough mics.
That's crazy. I need a copy of that. Unless you got one.
I don't have a copy of that. I got the other one that me and Big G did. Same as with GQ. I met her the first day we met. Like physically, we was in the lab in the studio in Abstract when Ab had the studio up there for Decatur.
Okay.
Remember we was living up there?
Just had a studio.
Centennial Hills.
Oh yeah, you always gotta have a studio.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So you guys did tour, right?
Yeah,
Correct?
we did a cool little West Coast run. We did a couple of them on the East Coast too, but yeah, we just went out there, tested some of the records out, and then came back to Korea. And it started moving so fast, we had to slow down a little bit because we had to put the whole marketing plan and everything together. But we there now, so
You test the waters. How
But hold on. Back up. You heard what he said, right? Like we tested the waters.
Yeah.
We had to put together the whole marketing plan.
Yeah.
He's independent.
Sounds
for
like
sure.
an independent, right?
All day.
Sounds like an independent right
All
there. I
day.
mean, and been doing it and still in the game, still very, relevant in the game and continuing to make great music and touring. And his destiny is in his hands. And he,
And I love it. I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I've always kind of did though, but when we were Loud Records for 10 years, and Sony and RCA.
Loud was a pretty good label though, right? Like,
good.
I never heard anything bad about Loud.
Nah, I mean, any label that put out a group like the Alcoholics, Wu-Tang Clan, MIB, they alright. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so what we did is we took all those years, all these millions of dollars spent on us to brand us. We didn't want to lose the momentum of that, so we just kept it going. And I'm not signing another record deal.
See, that's
We
what's up.
become
See,
partners. We do partnerships.
yeah, a brand. See, because you
Yeah.
guys are a brand, and that's much time and money invested into the brand. Shouts to Tash, J-Ro, what's up, y'all? Yeah. Eventually, Black Seal. Eventually, we will have the whole entire team in sport, in the building, y'all. Thank
me
you for
being
coming
a
up for the
fan.
first show.
I'm a fan of the culture and definitely Alcoholics, the Liquid crew, and all that. What's up with Exhibit? Is Exhibit
Exhibit's
still
good. That's
around?
my brother. Exhibit.
Hey,
Let me tell y'all, man. I was just out there with.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. He that guy. I mean, here's the thing: when you get in business and you start putting groups in, giving them a platform to shine and open up all these doors and start executive producing projects. Your main goal is to let them develop into their own brand and take off without you having to hold their hand. And that's what we saw in Exhibit early. You know what I'm saying? He was a monster on the mic, but his work ethic was impeccable beyond belief. And now he's still in the game. He's got great music coming. He just did a project with James Savage, who used to be Bullet Loco from San Diego.
Bullet Low.
Bullet Low. And he's got a big role on Empire, the series Empire. Right?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He acting.
Yeah, and he's got the brass knuckles. Yeah. They're in the 4th season right now.
Yeah. Him and Andre, they gonna get in trouble when Lucius find out. I'm gonna tell you right now. When Lucius find out that him and Andre was behind that, Lucius gonna be like, wow.
Yeah,
I'm so pop culture, but I'm so not watching TV lately.
That so goes along with what we got.
You got it now. We got the podcast. We gonna get tested. We gonna have people calling up. It's we gotta stay on point.
He's got the brass knuckles brand. That's him.
That's him with the vapes.
Yeah, that's him. They just won first place. They just won first place.
Oh yeah, I've enjoyed that a few times. The strawberry banana.
Oh, you already know. That's crazy, right?
That shit is
him, DJ Pooh. That's brass knuckles is all them.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
Exhibit is working on music. I know for a fact.
Definitely working on music.
He hit up my boy DJ Fat Jack. Shouts out to Fat Jack. So Fat told me. Fat called me one day. It's like, yo, man, wow, out of the blue, X called me, hit me up, and was like, yo, like Fat, like, I want to come back. I want to do some real, back to the streets. I want because people see me on, playing my ride and everything, and I'm Hollywood. I don't want them thinking I'm too Hollywood, so I want some of that real old shit.
Far from that.
Yeah. Spits. Remember paparazzi.
He's still got that rough voice.
It's that voice.
Yeah, he's got that voice.
I don't hear Hollywood when he talks.
Exactly.
You watch Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. He's a great guy. That dude's a comedian. He needs a stand-up show because that's one of the funniest guys I know.
You got jokes?
Yeah.
You got jokes?
Him and DJ Pooh, like those two guys.
Come on, look at Pooh. Pooh wrote them. He wrote Friday because that's the guy right there.
Yeah.
Pooh's writing a lot of that. A lot of this.
Yeah, I was there when they were doing that. It was crazy just to see it. Man, the crazy fact is we gave F. Gary Gray his first job ever as a director. He directed our first video, The Alcoholics I Got It Bad video.
Oh wow, that's dope.
He directed that. We met him.
He did that.
Yeah, F. Gary Gray. He was we met him. He was basically an intern for this production company, and he was walking us to the stage and doing all that stuff. And he was like, I ain't gonna be doing this for too long, bro. I'm gonna start making movies, and I got this. So we stayed in touch, and first opportunity we got to put him to work, we gave him a job, and he delivered. So.
Was it from South Central?
Yeah, South Central.
Yeah,
all day.
That's dope.
Yeah, we rooted deep in that LA culture, bro. A lot of people don't know either that our first, right before we signed to Loud Records, we were about to sign Freeway. Rick Ross was starting the record label, and we was gonna be his first group. So
Freeway Rick.
Yeah, Freeway Rick. Yeah.
Shouts out to Rick, man. We met Rick, right?
Yeah,
a couple of months ago I met Rick. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. We was in LA with my brother Bear. We was getting some trees, and I seen Rick, and he hit me up. He was telling me he needed some help with his book. That his book was out with some marketing. So hit me up, Rick, man. It's the same number, bro. I know you're busy, Freeway. Hit me up, brother.
Yeah, he was on the homie show, the Room Service Radio here with Dominic K. Fly.
Oh, dope. Yeah, that's my guy, bro. He used to call me at least a couple of times a week from prison while he was up in there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
the real OG.
Yeah, the real OG. And when all that Freeway when Rick Ross stuff happened, he was trying to get that together. He's like, I don't understand. And I was talking about doing certain things. So. Peace out.
Yeah.
So we got a caller coming up, right?
Yes, we
It's the Michael Sandini, my homie Mike.
Yeah.
He is the owner and CEO of
Eagle Imports.
Eagle Imports.
Yeah, I'm telling him to give us a call right now.
He's gonna be calling in, guys. We want to get his perspective. He's a local here too, and also one of our very, very good friends.
I guess we was just gonna say it. Turn her up a little bit.
Huh?
I didn't speak how I was hearing right.
Hold on.
Maybe I'll just
Caller one.
I'm gonna take this call.
Hello.
Yes. You guys can go ahead and continue. I think this is our other co-host here. She's trying to.
So congrats on the podcast.
Thank you, and thank you so much for being here. You know, originally our first topic was going to be does life begin at 40?
Oh my God. For me, yeah. But I was still a work in progress.
Hold on, how can you say you're still a work in progress at 40?
Yeah.
You know?
Because it doesn't stop.
Still breathing.
Yeah, you never stop working on yourself. You know?
Hello.
Yo. Hey.
Wait, we figured it out.
Oh, there we go, right there. That's my girl right there. She had to come help me out. Shouts out, girl. It's our first time, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get this right, y'all.
On the phone.
That's San Dizzle right there?
Yes, this is Mike Santini.
Yo.
Oh, wow. Sounds like you're like here even. You're so clear.
Technology.
Right. Mike, first of all, how you been, man? Been a minute since I've seen you. You moved?
I've been good. I've been working and traveling, and things just got a little bit more interesting for me this week. But everything's good. I can't complain.
Were you, question? Were you actually here in town last week when this incident happened?
Sunday.
Yeah, I was actually taking my family down to the hockey game, so I was down there. But I had gotten off the strip before it went off. But it was funny because I was taking an Uber back with my family, and we were. I mean, it was chaos down there before that even started. It was a very crowded concert. There was cops everywhere. But yeah, I was in Vegas.
Wow. You are a gun owner and own a gun company, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. So to basically put it in the simple terms for everyone to understand it, I'm an importer of guns. I basically represent gun manufacturers outside the United States that aren't big enough to have their own manufacturing in the U.S. So if you had a company, let's say like Germany, and you wanted to break into the U.S. market, you would come to a guy like me because I handle your importing, your sales, your marketing, your customer service, and your warranty. So I become extensions of those companies.
Thank you for coming on because, see, it's a business, correct? You know, it's a business. People, you know, I guess they see guns and rifles, but I grew up with my granddad having a rifle in every corner in the house. And, you know, in North Carolina, like people can, you know, you can carry, you know, you can carry here, but in certain places, you know, still in America, for instance, you know, New York City, where I'm from, the only guns you see, you know, illegal guns or the guns that police officers have. So
in lieu of all of this tragedy, there's going to be a lot of policy in play, especially with the automatic weapons and such. How do you feel that this is going to affect your business, or what do you think is going to be changing in the near future?
Well, I've always admit this. I'm not a gun guy. I'm not a gun nut. I treat it as a business, and I enjoy parts of the business, but there's a lot of parts of the industry that I don't agree with, or I have a different opinion on. But as far as automatic weapons, or what the buzzwords that are going on right now, I think it's important that people understand, can you get an automatic weapon? How easy is it to get an automatic weapon? You know, they're not easy. Most people, and you know, I'm a Jimmy Kimmel fan, and I like a lot of these guys, but they go on TV and they'll say something that is completely irresponsible, and they will make it sound like you could walk into any Walmart or just go into any store and we could walk out of there with a fully automatic weapon that day, and it simply is just not the case. You know, so I think like people have to understand exactly what the laws are, and death always brings out emotion, and people want to react. And I know there's a lot of people in life, and I'm guilty of it at times too. You know, you react out of emotion, you don't do any research.
And really quickly, Michael, while you made a good point, it's not that easy to get these guns, but when you have a guy like the shooter last weekend who cleared all the background checks, who didn't have any, any psych, you know, you couldn't, you know, he didn't have any signs. He's not affiliated to any religious groups, or I mean, this is pretty weird, you know. And I think personally, doesn't it hurt? Isn't it going to hurt your business, like in a not so distant near future?
Well, I think that's kind of been the ironic thing about my business is our industry actually thrives under, when there's certain politicians in certain spots, right? When Democrats are in charge, gun sales go up because of the fear that there's going to be legislation put in place to prevent people from owning guns. So, like, if you look back at it, and it's very ironic, but Obama was the greatest salesman in terms of a president of all time. There were more guns sold under the Obama administration than any other one because of the buzzwords he used and the way he wanted to attack legislation. So I think it's going to affect my business. I only sell semi-automatic handguns. Right now, it looks like every time there's a mass shooting, the people that have the most exposure are people that sell what are
these semi-automatic rifles.
They are. Right. I don't think, I think, semi-automatic weapons are here to stay, and handguns are here to stay for sure.
Absolutely.
Now, do I think that in the future some of these devices that help turn some semi-automatic rifles into or mimic sort of a fully automatic gun will go away, like these bump stops?
Yeah, bump stops.
Yeah, I think they can. But it's such a tricky thing because bump stops have been around for 10 years. I mean, they've been around for 10 years, and you never saw them used in a crime. And this is the first time that it's been used in a crime where it's just been a mass shooting. And now all of a sudden, everybody wants bump stops gone.
Right.
I look at it.
The prices actually went up online.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, bump stops are going through the roof. But the funny part about it is like, the way I look at it is I go, wait a second. They've been around forever, and it's never been a problem. Now it's a problem. Will taking them away really reduce gun crime?
No, I say for this situation, I don't know, people get mad, get angry. I just say better security. You know, I don't want people to be afraid to come out. This is really tragic. You know, it's definitely going to affect events it's already affecting things that I do, events that we had planned. I already had to cancel one that we were going to do in November. We're probably not going to do any bigger outside venues until further notice, actually.
Man.
Yeah, I think that a lot of the entertainment, you hate to live your life in fear, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to, but I will be cautious. I know that, like I said, I know this is just going to affect the city. I mean, we're strict. Yeah, we're strict here in Vegas, but we're not so strict because this is the adult playground. You know,
yeah, well, I think this is going to lead way for a lot of policy changes in regards to how Vegas does their business. So it's going to be interesting. Now, Mike, you've been in Vegas for several years, along with me as well. So you've seen some changes in the city.
Yeah, and I had this discussion today because everywhere I'm on the road right now, actually doing gun business things, and everywhere I go, and people ask where I'm from, they say Vegas, or I say Vegas, and everybody has this look of like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I'm sad for you. I've lived in Vegas 12 years, and I've really never run into anything remotely close to what happened, and thankfully none of my friends have ever been in even a gun incident.
Right.
But I was thinking about it today. What could possibly change for us? I don't know if they're going to be able to put metal detectors and all that stuff in front of casinos, but I'm sure that they'll be watching people with their bags, and you might see these little annoying policies, that become more of a nuisance for people.
I have a suggestion already. At the airport, they do have technology where it's just X-ray technology for your bags. You know, you don't have to put metal detectors on each casino, but for those who want to check in, you can just do that bagging process because his luggage, like how was he able to get so many weapons? Like, I mean,
it's
for one guy, but my thing,
it's $100 bill.
That's
and
cool.
a hockey bag.
I understand that, but like, wow, one guy. Why do you have so many bags, sir? Is this you checking in? Is you by yourself and you have so many bags?
Golf bags are huge. I mean, break them down. guns can break down into small boxes.
And his brother keeps saying he was a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
You know how Vegas caters to money.
Yeah,
And at the same time, I've moved my DJ equipment to a casino with a bellhop, and they don't ask what's in my bag.
Well, see, all of these things are gonna change, guys. Like all these things that we're talking about is gonna change.
That's why when I heard that argument, I was like, that's easy. That's a bellhop and a $20
And I'm okay
bill.
with it. I'm okay with it because I'm not here. I'm not a threat, because I have my equipment and stuff like that too. Hey, check it. Check it out. Just don't touch my weed, though.
I know. I was like,
Just don't touch my weed. Just don't touch that.
It's a fine line with getting personal rights being infringed upon. We've had long, lengthy conversations about personal rights issues in the past. So where is the fine line with the change in the gun policy and how your Second Amendment right is affected?
That's a tough question, and it depends on how, But I grew up. I'm a gun industry guy, but I have a lot of liberal views.
And I will never tell.
We got a lot of history, guys, with this guy. When he gets back off the road, we're gonna actually get him in the studio.
And
so
actually,
we really have some fun.
And can you tell us who your lovely wife is, because it is so relevant when I have you guys on the show?
My lovely wife is the ex-Angel Dark.
Yes, another blended,
one of the many
another blended
couple, our friends, and one of the many adult entertainers,
Yes.
basically who live here in the city, who we're gonna have on the show, guys, and upcoming. So, Mikey, you know what? I love you, guys. We don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're on the road. We appreciate you for this conversation. This is part one. Yeah, the next time we want to get you in the studio here, man. Have a safe trip back home, man.
Yes, thank you so much for
safe travels.
Thank you so much for your perspective and your insight.
Absolutely. Anytime, guys. I miss you, and let's get together soon.
All right.
Absolutely, love you, brother.
Just yours.
All right.
So he is the owner and president of Eagle Imports. That's EagleImportsInc.com.
Yeah. Wow. So, guys, we all entertainers here. We all work together. Campfire Music, like with the crew. How old are we now? Are we 2 decades?
37.
Are we two? With the camp.
The camp started in 2002. I know I got in around 2007.
After Section 8. What happened? 2? We getting up there.
Yeah.
We over a decade, y'all. We gotta start having some anniversaries like we do out in LA. We just gotta do it, man. We just gotta do it. Yeah.
Can we have like a 14-year?
It's still an anniversary. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll celebrate.
I wanted to get camp hats with the established date on it and an anniversary seal hat, and But that's another story. We'll talk about that.
I'll celebrate we can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. We still got E Swift up here in the studio, man. I still want to pick your brain about about a couple of things. Outside of the Lake Nuts project, we got another alcohol album coming, solo project.
Yeah, we got that album coming. I'm working on the album with a bunch of artists that I just like, and then we're finishing the documentary as well. That's gonna come out with the Alcoholics album, and yeah, man.
Who you got on the project? Anybody we know on the project? Or are you bringing somebody? You introducing?
I'm doing an album with all producer, rapper, DJs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting the big guys.
Wow, so that's like Swizzy, like Premier.
You got Quick.
Ooh, Diamond D. Digging in the crates. Pete the Soul Brother.
All them guys, bro. We're doing a collective.
Mr. Quick on there?
DJ Quick.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can I be a fly on the wall?
Yes.
Man, shouts to all those brothers, man. Don't stop doing it, man. We have to keep pushing forward with this music, man, and with what we do despite the technology. I know the technology has changed the way we do a lot of things. A lot of the, I guess I can call us OGs, a lot of the OGs, man, I don't want to talk bad about you, Flash. I'm not disrespecting my elder, but we did a track with Super Nat and Flash, Grandmaster Flash, and Flash didn't even know how to email a MP3 at the time.
I don't feel bad. Tash is one of the guys is like that too. Like, so, all these cats love the computers. Shit like that.
And but it's funny though when they do get on the technology, then they go crazy. Like my brother right now, for instance, Omar, who drives me crazy, sending me all kind of stuff. But I'm like, bro, you're not promoting none of my stuff. Like, why you sending me all
cat memes and
stuff? Yeah, and I love cats, but come on, not right now. We be working and doing something. I just give.
Right. I'm like, oh man,
serious?
Right now?
Yeah, not right now.
You know, but then you know what? I come to realize that a lot of the silly shit you get on the internet is there's people sitting in the office and they're bored as hell.
Hey man,
they don't live the lifestyle.
That's another one of the shows coming up.
So they be having crazy.
That's actually our third show. We got like our Friday the 13th show coming up, which is going to be our Friday the 13th show. We're going to talk about Mikey's event, Devil's Night. We've been doing that for a couple of years now.
9 years now.
Yeah. 9 years. Devil's Night. That originated where? And that's the thing that y'all do in Michigan? That's a Michigan thing?
Yeah, in Detroit. Devil's
I only know about it from the movie The Crow.
Well, the movie The Crow.
Fire it up.
Who fired it up?
They both from the Detroit.
Oh, I'm from Toledo.
Toledo.
I'm sorry.
Are you a Buckeye?
Am I what?
You are.
I'm
You better be careful. You better be careful.
Muddy and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad graduated from Ohio State.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't get fights for nobody. I just like to know who my people are.
Hey, but to be honest, I grew up like a Wolverine.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, you saved yourself.
I did.
Okay, I love you.
I grew up a Wolverine.
Good answer. Good answer.
Devil's Night is the day before Halloween.
Yes.
It used to be a culture in Vegas or in Detroit where they would burn down abandoned houses, flip cars over.
Yeah.
And then in the suburbs,
so it is like
in
the
the
movie
suburbs,
Crow.
that's what trickled down into the suburbs is egging the houses, soaping windows, toilet paper.
Throwing jack-o'-lanterns through your door.
Yeah.
You know, my cousins were crazy.
Wow. Okay, thanks for telling me that now. I don't know if I want to participate in this.
But no, so in Michigan nowadays, in Michigan now it's called Angels Night. And it's like the biggest neighborhood watch thing.
Yep.
Everybody makes sure nobody does nothing stupid.
See, try to the next
Me
It was really bad for a
being
while.
from Michigan, moving to Vegas, you know, throwing parties and stuff, I was like, I do a Halloween party. I'm gonna start doing them on Devil's Night. Started coining it and ran into some problems with the spelling. Somebody tried to say that I took their idea. I was like, so did you start Christmas too? But anyways, shout out to that dude. But this is the 9th one, and we move it around occasionally every year. You know, it's been at the Venetian, at the Rock House. We've been at Diablo's, at Monte Carlo,
Beauty
Bar. I think we had one at the Ice House a long time ago. Puff Lounge. Man, LVCS, Fremont Country Club. It's moved.
You see what Mikey's naming, guys? Like all those clubs, those nightclubs. We're gonna get into that too.
Those are gone.
90% of those are gone. Nothing lasts.
Puff is a parking lot. You know, the beach is a parking lot. Moose's is a parking lot.
Like they don't last long. Like anytime something really popping, like this is. You're like just looking at your watch, waiting for it.
Here's a recipe a lot of people don't pay attention to. When these clubs and these casinos and these clubs off the strip finally get to hip hop, they're on their last legs.
Exactly.
And they're trying to get that liquor sold before they go out of business, or they're just trying to get their one last hurrah. And if they don't get it, they knew they were on their way out. They already had their bags packed, and that's why they walk away so easy.
Wow.
You see, we just lost Miss.
Man, it happens.
I didn't
And so I'm too numb to it. You know, we watched.
That's exactly what it is.
See, so it's like, you know, we have to enforce the rules here, guys. And I mean, I'm a stickler about this too as well. I mean, people, you know, you can say what you want to say. My thing is, I'm here to protect you. You know, like God bless, man, that we don't have, and we've never had any incidents at any of our events. We've done unnumberable of events here all together.
I've never had any of mine. But I've been to plenty clubs where it's
but none of that we do. You gotta choose.
I've never seen nobody get chased around with a mop handle ever in the club.
Does that resonate?
That happened at the Ice House. It was 2004.
Like a
And
Kill Bill samurai sword.
I was really I was working, and the guy was hella disrespectful. I wasn't even, was I a host?
I don't remember. I know you were in the building, and I know
I wasn't even working. I wasn't hosting.
Promotion
I was
and you
working.
did
That's how I was like, I don't believe this dude is in my ear talking shit while I'm screwing out this microphone stand to beat his brains out.
Was it a room or a microphone stand?
It was a microphone stand.
I
was like, wow, he was
right
there.
At least you were courteous enough to take it off the base.
Yeah, he was right here.
You could have smashed it with the base.
But
I'm thoughtful, right?
the concentration, I'm just reliving it. It was awesome.
Wow, you know what? Matter of fact, the Ice House Lounge, bro. Remember? Oh man, the other dude threw the bottle in there. Now you got me thinking. Like, see, again, that wasn't our event, and I was trying to protect everybody. I didn't even punch him in his face. When I came back in, I had like 8 butterfly stitches, because while I was like on top of this fool, evidently his girl just like threw a bunch of rocks in my face, and the adrenaline, I'm not knowing nothing until I got back to the Ice House and I looked in the mirror. Dude, I got it on video.
I don't even remember.
It's like 8 butterfly stitches. Movie just called me Butterfly for a while.
Oh man, I just remember chasing him out the door, and I
caught him. But when I got on top of him, he was a kid. I looked at him. I was about to ground and pound, and I was like, God, don't you ever. Yeah, I mean, our city, man. You know, it's the way you handle things. Again, you know, you come in peace or leave in pieces. I mean, that's just kind of like how it goes, man. Come in peace or leave in pieces. Seriously, guys. When you come to the party. You didn't come here to, you know,
have fun, man. Enjoy your life. Relax. Y'all need to relax.
Yeah, we go through a lot to set an environment for you to come. You know what I mean? It's some of the blended couples that we're gonna have on the show. Like I'm proud to say, like Abby and Delano, like they met at a car wash that we did. Abby was one of our models. Delano was the camera guy. Yeah, I mean, now they got blended little babies.
Oh wow, my kids are hella cute too.
All right, I know, right?
I'm like a sucker for kids. You know, I'll be in the mall and I just, oh, your kid's so cute. They look at me, big burly bearded man. I'm like, get away from my kid.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even
too much.
I just smile at kids from a distance. Yeah.
I'm waving like I'm Ronald. You know,
when I have my hair out, and I'm looking weird. They look at me. You know.
Meanwhile, I'm the one that's coaching the kids' soccer team, and I'm soccer dad.
I just thought about it.
Great, bro.
You good?
Yeah, my 11-year-old, my 6-year-old, man, great. He's taking boxing now.
Nice.
Cool.
My little playing basketball, playing football.
How do you feel about it when they get hit? Do you have like a certain instinct where you want to rush them?
I want to whoop the little kids.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
You know,
I get bent out of shape when my older sister.
I'm the guy that you know believed in disciplining other people's kids. I might snatch you up by the collar and take you have a talk to them. Because a lot of these kids ain't got no dad with no male figure in their life.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
it's my place
sometimes. Say so.
When we was kids, we had to listen to another adult, whether they were right or wrong. We would get in trouble if we didn't respect the adult.
I was scared. I was
then our parents would reprimand that adult later, like, hey, don't talk to my kid that way, but hey, you better respect what that adult just told you. Whether it was right or wrong, you was told.
That's how I came up. So, you know, I'm like, you know.
All right, we put upon 3:50 here, man. We got like 5 more minutes out of our first show.
No, this went by quickly.
It's that hour. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Eastwood, for coming out, blessing us.
Want to shout out your social media, anything?
Yeah, Swiftzilla. Swiftzilla on Instagram. You get me there. I use that the most. You know. You can get me on Facebook too. Twitter, Swiftzilla. SWIFTZILLA. And then you know, check out all the alcoholic stuff, you know, on YouTube, and
you got Spotify out, titled out.
What's that?
Appled out.
You know what I'm still digging? I'm still digging the Muppet one.
Oh,
the guy that
got them drunk. Yeah.
They still funny.
Yeah.
You ever seen it?
No.
This guy, he's hella talented. He takes the Muppets, like from the Muppet Show. He's edited. He got one with Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I'm Big Bird on there.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
It's funny as hell. Yeah,
the way he does it.
Is it the same ones who did like Annie Up and all those?
Oh, yep, same guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a homage, man. I felt, you know, it's funny to see something that you create and then somebody.
You ever get parody?
That's it. I mean, that's it. You rather it end up that way than end up as a whack meme.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to be a whack meme. It's okay.
Live your life trying to avoid being a whack meme.
You'll
be all right.
You know,
words to live by.
Words to live by. Don't be a whack meme.
Well, I mean, I believe in the age of spin. You know, we spinning it all. You know, say what you want to say. We put ourselves out there as an artist, man. If you let stuff like that get to you, if you want to go crazy, you know, you want to go Kanye on everybody, on designers and everybody every single minute, man. Y'all lucky we about to get out of here too, because I'm about to talk about this Cam Newton situation, man.
We'll say that for next week.
Lucky, I don't think that was that extreme and that serious, man.
No.
For like Dan and Yogurt.
Quote him for everybody real quick.
For him.
What did he say?
Okay, he
I'll
said,
let the
he
woman
said,
say it.
okay.
The woman said,
He said, I just can't, it's just funny to me that girls talk about routes.
Yeah, to hear a female talk about
And that's
routes.
what he said. That's all he said.
Cause it's, you know, we can grow up with talking like we have a homegirl in a huddle with us talking routes. Like that's
Right.
funny.
And the way he said it, he said
Not
that was
funny.
funny. Yeah, not funny in the sense as I'm mocking you.
Joke, but it's
Yeah.
like
I think
It's
everybody
odd
right
to
now,
hear
like,
a
it's
woman
sad.
telling me
you
about
could have
running
said
my
that
route.
doesn't word, I guess, but
he didn't say anything derogatory.
I'm
He
glad
was
that's
just
coming
looking
from a woman.
Absolutely.
A white woman at that, y'all. Okay, y'all. All right, that's why we get
Hey, she might have
blended.
been a crazy whiteout. You don't even know. She might have been like an all-star flag football player. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I also was, but didn't they have to check her Twitter after that? Some remarks or something she said about her dad or whatever, something crazy.
Oh yeah, I heard she's on the fence now.
Well, yeah.
She's on the hush.
See, be careful what you say. I mean, Trump had to go back and delete some tweets.
You know
Start
what?
digging after
I
you
want
start
to do a
talking
segment.
shit.
I want to do a segment next week all about the Twitterverse.
Twitterverse is
Yes.
crazy. People get on there and get
I mean, it's
crazy.
an open format because it's our Friday the 13th show, so we can go like paranormal. We can go
You can
Mandela effect. We can hit
Yeah,
yeah.
you can hit everything.
You know, Mandela effect. We got to talk about. We got to talk about that on our show. I mean, I know
We have
it's
a
a
Life
show next
is
it's supposed to be like a
was like a box of chocolates.
Which one? I talk about my own personal Mandela effect, which was crazy.
Okay, look.
One of the songs that was
2
taken out of
minutes.
the Matrix was on one of my songs, and it was so weird to hear an empty space where the sample used to be. So, y'all, Blended Podcast, and we are about to be out of here. We definitely want to thank.
Twitter, get us at Blended Podcast. You can email us at theblendedpodcast@gmail. So if you have any show ideas or questions, hit us up. You can also leave us a message at
Blended Podcast at Gmail. I mean, we're the Blended Podcast on all of the networks.
I totally spaced on our phone number.
It's splendid.
It's on your you got it on your business card.
No, we have our message line.
Oh, I got business cards too, so if you see me asking for my business card.
Hey, how you like it, Mikey?
I just made some
802 33
Shouts out to WBKE, y'all, and we are the Blended Bunch, man. Thank you for coming in, E Swift. Thank you, Mike Sandini. And we will see you guys next Friday. We're doing a little blended after party, right? First Fridays?
Yep.
Raw
Is
remedies.
it a blended mixer?
Blended mixer, check us out.
Keep it blended.
Gone.
Blended like drinks.
Whatever, bro. What's up with you, man, for the first, like, you know what I mean? I can't wait. I'm like, really?
I thought I need more time.
Yeah, we gonna do it.
That's what I said.
Well, I just want to start. I just really want to start with the hour so we can get to me. Like I said,
Thank you again.
Hey, no problem. Thank you guys. Very good show.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
I already got something rolled up in the car. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. Thank you guys, everybody, for for checking us out. This is our first show. We can do the kinks and everything, but check us out next Friday. First Fridays right now. Raw Remedies, y'all come through, man. I love you all. Vegas. Pray for my city, man.